I wasn't able to directly open the YouTube video you linked, but I can absolutely write a complete, engaging, emotional story based on the title and your instructions, crafted to fit a 15-minute YouTube narrative with deep character development, clear challenges, and an inspiring message. Christmas dinner that changed everything. The restaurant was warm with golden lights, laughter, and the clinking of glasses, but for Eva Sinclair, tonight felt colder than December winds. As the CEO of a successful tech firm, Eva was used to solving problems, product roadblocks, investor doubts, late nights waiting for quarterly reports, but this felt impossible. She looked down at her daughter, Mia, sitting beside her. Mia was 8, bright, curious, with eyes that sparkled like a Christmas ornament, and she was deaf. Ever since she'd learned she couldn't hear the world around her, Eva's heart had carried a persistent ache, a guilt that she couldn't protect Mia from small heartbreaks like missed laughter, forgotten greetings, awkward pauses, and nights where dinner conversations simply passed her by. But tonight was different. Tonight was a Christmas dinner at the company gala, the first time Eva had insisted Mia accompany her among adults, strangers, and the murmur of holiday cheer that would drown out most words. They arrived early, Eva in her tailored coat, Mia in her favorite red sweater with candy cane buttons. They greeted coworkers and exchanged polite hellos. But every conversation pulled Eva back to one thought: how many moments tonight would Mia silently watch, wishing she could join in? Across the room, a family settled at a long table, a man with a gentle face, nervously tugging at his tie, and beside him, a little boy doodling on a napkin. The man caught Eva's eye and offered a quiet smile. That smile shifted something in her chest, a welcome, an invitation she didn't expect. As the starter plates arrived, Eva fumbled through small talk. Mia tried to engage, her hands fluttering in signed questions and comments that always came too late or went unnoticed. At one point, an executive leaned over to whisper something to Eva, and Mia's shoulders fell slightly, a small thing, but to Eva it felt crushing. Just when the holiday spirit seemed far from reach, the man from the other table stood and approached with a calm confidence. He bent down, smiled at Mia, and, to Eva's astonishment, signed, slowly and clearly, "Hi, I'm Tom." Mia's eyes widened. The words she had learned at school, gestures and expressions she practiced with devotion, were suddenly being answered. Her hands moved, quickly and genuinely. "I'm Mia." Eva felt her breath catch. In a room full of noise, this was the first time tonight Mia had a voice that someone else could understand without interpretation. Tom introduced himself as a project manager just hired 6 months ago. He had watched Mia's arrival from across the room and recognized her signs. He gently asked about her favorite things, school, the holidays, even her favorite Christmas song. For the first time that evening, Mia's face bloomed with genuine joy. Eva watched, stunned at how quickly her daughter lit up, not because the room was brighter, but because someone had crossed an invisible barrier to include her. But the evening wasn't yet done with its lessons. As the main course was served and Eva watched Mia and Tom share a quiet conversation in signs, an unexpected worry clawed at her. Would this bond fade once the night ended? Her fear of Mia being left behind in everyday exchanges, in classrooms, in parties, in family gatherings, felt real and sharp. Tom must have seen it in her eyes, because during dessert he asked Eva quietly, "Does she feel left out often?" Eva hesitated. Then, with a truth she had tucked away like a fragile ornament in a closet, she confessed, "Everywhere we go, she watches, but she rarely participates." Tom nodded thoughtfully. Then, with a warmth that made Eva's heart loosen, he said something simple and sincere. "Inclusion isn't just learning a language. It's choosing to see the person behind it." That night, they walked out into the gently falling snow with new conversations unfolding, not just between Eva and Tom, but between Eva and her daughter. For the first time, Mia wasn't merely beside her mother, she was with her, understood and celebrated. In the coming weeks, Eva didn't just revel in Christmas cheer, she transformed it. She hired sign language interpreters for company events. She encouraged her staff to learn basic signs. And more importantly, she learned them too. She didn't want Mia to feel like a beautiful silent presence in the room anymore, she wanted her voice to be part of every chorus. And late one evening, as Eva tucked Mia into bed and pressed a kiss to her forehead, Mia signed, slow and affectionate. "Thank you for seeing me." Eva's eyes glistened, because in that moment she realized something profound. Love isn't measured in words heard. It's measured in worlds opened. Core elements that make this story work on YouTube. Sparkle's powerful emotional hook. a CEO's achievement is overshadowed by her struggle to connect with her daughter, instantly relatable and touching. Sparkle's character depth. Both Eva and Mia face real emotional challenges, inclusion, guilt, social barriers, and these evolve through the story. Sparkle's central arc. From silent observation to meaningful engagement, the story builds toward growth and transformation. Sparkle's resolution. A hopeful ending that doesn't just feel good but inspires action, learning sign language and advocating inclusion. If you want, I can also turn this into a narrated script with camera cues, music suggestions, or emotional beats optimized for engagement and retention on YouTube. Just let me know.